Hey everybody, Sinister Lex here and it is Freelance Grinder Monday. Today we're answering the question, how much should you charge your clients? You guys are asking me this question a lot. I'm getting it every week. Multiple times a week sometimes. How much should you charge your client? What rate should you set? And is this rate too much? Will the client ditch me? First things first, I want to just knock this one out of the park. Knock it out of the way. Hey, get it? Knock it out of the park? Yeah! Let's just be straight with each other here. If you're worried about losing a client to the point that you have to come and ask me what you should set your rates to not lose this client, you probably got some deeper issues. And I say that because if losing this client means that you're going to be out on the street, it means you're not going to be able to pay your bills, and you're not going to be able to make it until the next time you get a client, which may be a while, then perhaps you should go get a job because you need money now and you need to position yourself for success. You need to have a support system in place, have money coming in. And if you can't get clients very quickly, then that's going to be a problem for you. So the real question here isn't how much should I charge this guy not to lose him? It's what should I really be doing to set myself up so that I can focus on making my proposals, my rates, and all that stuff better and selling myself better and getting these jobs or upselling my clients. Why is my eyebrow so freaking dark? I feel like this eyebrow is a lot more darker than this one. I don't know what's going on there. It's like a supervillain eyebrow. It's got shifty eyebrows. I don't know. Anyway, you guys are asking me this question and I give you snooty answers sometimes with an S. I give you snooty answers sometimes because nobody answered this question for me, and I'll tell you why, because I never asked it. I don't ask people shit. I don't ask people to tell me how to write my profile. Why would I? I'm a freaking writer. I'm going to write my profile the way I'm going to write it, and it's going to get results or it's not, and I'm going to adjust and change it based on that. And I'm going to set my own rates because I'm a big boy. I'm a freaking entrepreneur, and I don't need you to tell me how to set my rates, what to set them at to not lose a client. And I'm not going to ask you guys that anyway because you're not going to be able to answer that for me. You guys don't know. You don't know shit. You don't know shit about my background or my client or anything useful that you would need to know to even make this kind of assumption. And I can't say what rate is going to be right for you. I don't know your work. I don't know how well you can deliver for these people. I know nothing about this stuff. So the only answer I can give you is either a snooty answer because I'm feeling kind of frisky, or I say something like I said this morning, which was you're going to get, or at least you're going to deserve whatever you have the guts to pitch. So I pitch big numbers sometimes. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. I have lost clients. I'm not going to lie to you and say that that's not going to happen. You guys want answers. You guys want me to do it for you sometimes. And I'm not saying this is everyone out there, but some of you do. Go back and watch my If You Give a Mouse a Cookie ... video, because I have done it for you sometimes. I've done it for some of you out there, and it always happens. You guys come back for more. Not you guys. I don't want to lump everybody into this group, the group of people who are the mice who get the cookie, but some people do it. And it's already happened to me this week. Someone asked me for help with the proposal, and I gave that help, and now they're back asking me again, private messaging me, saying the shit didn't work. What's up? What are your thoughts now? And they want me to do it for them. Like, what the fuck? Go test your own shit. Go lose your own clients. Nobody told me how to do this stuff. And if you want to be an entrepreneur, you got to start thinking like an entrepreneur. You want to be a supervillain, you got to start thinking like a supervillain. And supervillains don't go crying to other people for help whenever they can't figure out a problem. Sometimes they band together, but that's when there's value here, and they can create value for each other. But if it's all one way, that's not very valuable to one of those people. And so that one supervillain goes off on his own because he doesn't need the other supervillain, which is the exact reason I'm not asking you guys to write my proposals and shit for me. I'm just out there doing it. Because the more I do it, the more results I get. The more swings I take, the more times I hit the ball out of the park. While you're still sitting around asking people like me what rates you should choose to not lose the client. And that's the whole point. So whatever you have the guts to pitch, that's what you deserve to get. But let's step back from that real quick, because I want to say that your writing doesn't always get that. Just because you deserve it doesn't mean you're going to get it. So your writing is worth what the client says it's worth. And until you pitch it, until you get those guts to pitch it, you're not going to find out what it's worth. Nobody's going to be able to tell you except the client, who either accepts it or does not accept it or counter offers, and then you strike a deal somewhere in between. That's how this works. So come up with rates, whatever you think is a fair rate, throw it out there, and then get the result. If it's the result you want, great. If it's not the result you want, try again. Maybe you should try higher. Maybe you should try lower. Here's the thing. Sometimes people on Upwork, like I have pitched a rate, I put a rate out there, and clients didn't like it. They didn't like it when I was at $40 an hour or something. Does that mean my rate's too high? Did I lose those clients because the rate was too high? No. I raised my rates even higher. And when I did that, I got more clients. I started getting more invitations to jobs. So what does that tell you? It tells you that we're not just basing this on like logical value, not rational thoughts here. It's on perceived value and a bunch of other psychological shit. So set your rates, grow a pair, and pitch those rates. See what happens. Get a result, and modify, adapt as you need, change if you need to. But if you guys are asking this question, if you have to ask this question, then you probably have some deeper issues, and you may need a job. You may need to go do something else for a while until you're ready to come back to freelance. It's still going to be here for you. But if you're asking this question, you're not ready for it. You may not be ready for it anyway, because you have to be able to think on your own. You have to be able to come up with solutions on your own. If you can't come up with solutions, how are you going to be valuable to the client after you get hired? That's my question for you. And also, how many of you have taken a big risk and it paid off? I want to know that down in the comments below. How many of you have taken a big risk and it did not pay off? Drop that down below. How many of you were thinking about sending me a message this week to ask me what you should put your rates at for this given client? Drop that down below. I'll probably give you a snooty answer if it's on this video, but put it down there anyway just so we can see it. And yeah, I think that pretty much answers that question. That's all I've got for this one, guys. Subscribe down below if you want to see more. Thank you so much for watching my sinister videos. By the way, I love my tribe. I want you guys to ask questions. I do want you to ask questions. I want to answer questions. But some of these questions need to be figured out on your own. And until you start doing that, those questions are going to be problems for you. They're going to continue to plague your life. They're going to continue to hold you back. I'll let you know what those questions are from time to time, but just put them out there and yeah, see how I respond. If I give you a snooty response, it's probably one of those questions. If I give you a well thought out, like deep, personal response, then maybe it's not one of those questions. Maybe it's something that I think you seriously need help with and can't answer without me. Subscribe down below if you want to see more. I'm Sinister Lex, and I will see you next time.